And we are live at the now Bill C-11 vote. This is the second reading vote. So even if the vote goes through, which I think it might, we still have something like third reading, and then there's also the hearings that are still ongoing. So if this goes through, it will be. It's not over yet necessarily in the parliamentary level, but around the parliamentary, but Senate level, but it's it's not looking good at this point. So I got my trusty headset on so I can hear exactly what you're hearing, and looks like we are going live. So let's listen in.
Senators, the sitting is resumed, and the question is as follows. It was moved by the Honourable Senator Dawson, seconded by the Honourable Senator Bovey, that Bill C-11 be read a second time. All those in favour of the motion will please rise.
The Honourable Senator Gold, PC. The Honourable Senator Harder, PC. L'Honorable Sénatrice Bellemare. The Honourable Senator Francis. L'Honorable Sénatrice Gagné. L'Honorable Sénatrice Moncion. L'Honorable Sénatrice Dupuis. The Honourable Senator Pate. The Honourable Senator
So these are the
Christmas.
yay votes.
The Honourable Senator Cordy. L'Honorable Senator Dalphon. The Honourable Senator Lovelace Nicholas. The Honourable Senator Anderson. The Honourable Senator Klein. L'Honorable Sénatrice Miville Deschênes. L'Honorable
Deschênes doesn't surprise me. She really doesn't like digital first creators. She pretends to like them, but she really doesn't.
L'Honorable Senator Laboucan-Benson. L'Honorable Senator Lufreda. The Honourable Senator Sorensen.
Sorensen, again, probably not the biggest surprise in the world.
L'Honorable Senator Dawson.
Dawson doesn't surprise me either.
L'Honorable Senator Gignac.
Believe a member of the bloc,
L'Honorable
so
Sénatrice Gerba.
there was no hope for him.
Sénatrice Odette. L'Honorable Sénatrice Mégy. The Honourable Senator Beam. The Honourable Senator Youssouf. The Honourable Senator Arnott. L'Honorable Sénatrice Ringuette. L'Honorable Sénatrice Petitclerc. L'Honorable Sénatrice Saint-Germain.
This is
The Honourable Senator
not
Onidi.
surprising. I didn't think it would be
The
this
Honourable Senator
bad,
Sugar.
in all honesty.
The Honourable Senator McFedrin.
Like, this is really bad. Not even close.
The Honourable Senator Hartling. The Honourable Senator Cotter. The Honourable Senator Wu. L'Honorable Sénatrice Clément.
Clement, yeah.
The Honourable Senator Duncan. The Honourable
The
Senator
silos, Clement.
The Honourable Senator Coyle. The Honourable Senator Campbell. The Honourable Senator Duncan, Nova Scotia. Deacon. The Honourable Senator Simons.
Simons?
The Honourable Senator Dasco.
Desk.
The Honourable Senator Marois. The Honourable Senator Boniface. The Honourable Senator Deacon, Ontario.
Okay, I have to ask at this point, was this
The Honourable
whole
Senator
concern about digital first creators for Simons, was that just an act at this point, honestly?
Motion will please rise.
Okay, these are the opposed. Well, at least a few senators are voting for
The
free
Honourable
speech.
Senator Plett. L'Honorable Sénateur Carignan, CP.
Plett appeared once in the hearings.
L'Honorable Sénateur Oussakos.
Sakos is the chair
L'Honorable Sénateur Mockler.
of the hearings, that is.
The Honourable Senator Seidman.
Yeah, Plett is the
L'Honorable
one
Senator
that
Boisvenu.
showed up and said that he
Honourable
was
Senator
disgusted
Marshall.
by the Chris
The Honourable
Biddle
Senator Wells.
witness
The
intimidation
Honourable
scandal.
Senator Batters. The Honourable Senator Manning.
Yeah, Manning is another one
The Honourable
that's in the
Senator
hearings.
Tanis. The Honourable Senator Patterson. L'Honorable Sénatrice Werner, CP. The Honourable Senator Green. The Honourable Senator Black. The Honourable Senator Smith. The Honourable Senator Wallin.
I thought I recognized her. I wasn't sure. So
L'Honorable
yeah,
Senator
Wallen is another
Bergeret.
one that's been in the hearings as
The
well.
Honourable Senator Richards.
So
All those who wish to abstain will
Wow.
please rise.
abstain. That'll be interesting. No abstentions. I don't think there was.
Voting is complete.
Yep, no abstentions. So I guess the vote is over. I don't think it was even close. I didn't really keep count of the numbers necessarily. I just know it wasn't even close, which is sad for our democracy. We won't stand up for free speech rights.
Yeas pour 49, nays contre 19. Abstentions,
Wow.
abstention, nil, aucune.
Motion
Wow.
is carried.
Second reading of this bill, deuxième lecture de ce projet de loi.
49 to
Motion is to be read a third
19.
time. Senator Dawson.
Honorable Sénateur, je propose que
Honourable Senators, I move that this bill be sent to the Standing Senate Committee on Transport and Communications, chaired by my honourable colleague, Senator Leo Housakos. It is moved by the Honourable Senator Dawson, seconded by the Honourable Senator
I
Gignac.
think this is
that the
it.
bill be sent to the Standing Senate Committee of Transportation and Communications. Is it your pleasure, Honourable Senator, to adopt the motion?
I think that's it.
Motion. Numéro 1.
Number 1.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Inquiries, interpellations.
This isn't over yet. It's not over. So there is a third hearing to go as well, or not third hearing, but a third reading. And I don't know what the timeline is of that necessarily, but there is that third reading. There's also the hearings that are still ongoing. I'm still watching, still trying to keep up with it. It's really difficult, although it's starting to feel like admittedly a futile effort at this point in time. I feel absolutely terrible for people like Darcy Michael and Roy Orby and the people behind Super Simple Songs. And I mean, we're talking senators who just voted against the interest of about roughly 100,000 Canadians just now. 100,000. And I have a hard time like visualizing that myself. I don't know about you, but at this 100,000 lives got one step closer to being destroyed by the Senate. There's no other way of describing that. So I'm kind of torn between sadness and anger right now. So when I did the prediction last time, like, yeah, I ended up being correct. It sucks being right, and I've been in this situation before where it just sucks being right. I did not want to be right on this, and so far I have been correct on that prediction. And yeah, so with that prediction though, there is the step of royal assent. I don't know the exact processes behind it. I never really followed something through a royal assent process. I assume it's pretty short. There's also the direction that the government can give the CRTC. Who knows where that's going to go, when that's going to happen, or what's going to happen on that one. I mean, there's no accountability on that whatsoever. Yeah, but at the same time, like, yeah, this is a really bad situation. Like, it's really bad. It's not over, but it's really bad, and it's not looking good. I think, but again, like with the prediction I had, like, I also know that there is a lot of weaknesses legally with the bill itself. There's, of course, the constitutional issues behind it. There's also the international trade obligations that this violates. So it violates both the charter, it violates the international trade agreements, like the USMCA, for instance. I mean, that's well documented. So, I mean, if there's no litigation that comes forward from this, I would be absolutely shocked. I mean, you don't destroy the lives of 100,000 people without someone having an objection to that. And there are some people out there that do have money behind it. But I think either the Canadian Internet Policy and Public Interest Clinic, CIPIC, either they are a lead litigant to try and restore free speech in that scenario, or they're going to be like filing an amicus brief. I'd be surprised if they didn't, become a party in all this. Yeah, and I really think, and I know this sounds kind of naively hopeful at this stage, especially after what I just witnessed, but I really think that that this is going to get smacked down in the courts. It's got to get smacked down. There's just too many angles to attack this legislation, and I really hope it does, because that's about the only thing I have confidence left in this whole process. This is kind of ridiculous. This is unbelievable. Like, I'm just what I'm witnessing right now in all this. I know I'm normally like, I have a lot to say about things, but this is difficult to stomach. This is difficult to watch, period. Okay, I apologize. I'm gonna kind of end this, but yeah, keep an eye out on my website, freezenet.ca. Keep an eye out. Yeah, drop us a like if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more updates like this. I don't know how many more updates are gonna be after this. Who knows where things are gonna head to from here. I have my Patreon page, patreon.com/Freezenet, coffee.com/Freezenet. Not that it's going to matter for much longer the way things are going, but they're still up. So, anyway, I got to end this here before I say something I regret.